I want to create a custom shape that I want to use all throughout my work. So here for that I have to use my pen tool, sorry, and I will create my shape. Let's create something, for example, the letter C. Remember that you can click and drag to get a nice curvature. So something like this. Now to edit it, you can select the points and move them around until you're happy with the form. Alright, so say that this is what I'm after. And I want to save this to use it over and over. I can make it smaller or larger, Control T. I can distort it if I like, it doesn't really matter for me now. Provided that you have your shape. That's the shape. Now I'm gonna go to edit. You see define brush and pattern are not available for me now because I have a shape that's selected. No, I'm gonna choose define custom shape. And I'll call it C, for example, or whatever. So now let's delete this layer. If I go to my custom shape tool and click on the list, the last entry would be the C that I just created. So now I can use this over and over. And remember that if you click here, you would be adding to the same layer instead of having to do them on separate layers. And of course you can change the form. Now to change them individually, because they are on the same layer, you would go to your path selection tool, and there you can select and do whatever, Control T, or select individual points, apply, and change them back because they're still shapes. But that is very useful in case you have a logo, for example, for a company and you want to save this as a shape. Then you can use it over and over again. And remember that shapes are very useful because they don't change quality when you scale them up or down, right? So let's say that unless you rasterize, when you rasterize you lose that quality. Let's say that I want to scale this up, Control T, go up like this, press enter. They will not get blurry, they'll always be great. If on the other hand I duplicated this layer and I rasterized it, now why would I rasterize it in the first place? Let's hide the original. I would rasterize it because I want to apply some filters. Let's say liquify, for example, to change stuff like this. It has to be rasterized then. So once rasterized, I can apply filters like I just did. But if I press Control T and scale them up, they're gonna start to get blurry. Okay, let's do this a bit more drastically to see the effect. Alright, so that's the 100%, and you see the blurry effect. Whereas these are still perfect, no matter how much you scale them, because they are vector graphics, which is extremely important in graphic design and print.